Hello everyone, Tommy Girl with you once again for another episode of Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. In the last episode, a lot of things happened, but we are on the ship, we barely lived, we met a creepy old lady, and now we're just trying to survive against these crazy droids! Wah! Alright, time to live! Oh, let's use an ion grenade, huh? I think that's an X, actually. We're gonna use it on the middle one. Then, we're going to attack this one. Oh, that was quick.
It is fate, but it is there.
What is happening?
It is the Force, you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget.
It has been almost a decade. I had forgotten.
Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Alright. Gaining experience will slowly reestablish your connection to the Force. Go to the level up screen to choose your Force abilities. We leveled up, hooray! And now it sounds like we can use Jedi powers, and oh my gosh, that grenade was the best idea ever. I am so happy that I thought of that. Hooray. Alright, anyway. Oh, we are Force sensitive now, and we can be an unarmed specialist. That's something to consider. Alright, so now we have security as one of our class skills, because we took that feat a little bit ago. Blah, blah, blah. Blah-dee-dee-blah-dee-dee-blah. Alright, early on, I do want that treat injury and a few points into security. I think that's helpful. Alright, now we get to pick a Force power. Now, what should we pick? Now early on, you don't get the greatest of Force power choices. Take effect mine, but it's not going to help. Stun. Probably stun droid for this place, I'm thinking. Oh, actually. I lied. We're going lightning. Because we're in a droid area and we are going dark side, so that is going to be a go-to Force power for us. And now that we've leveled up, I can actually use security on these. Oh, my skill's too low. Well, fine. Fine. I didn't like you anyway. And I'm gonna switch to the torch so I don't take the rest of my life to open this. Oh good, we didn't break anything. Stealth field generator, some ion grenades, and a med pack. Let's see if we can open this. Security failure. Skill too low. Oh, fine! Sadly a broken item, but can't win them all, I guess. Alright, so now we can do this. Pshow! Well, the bad thing is, early on, we don't have a lot of Force points. And that's part of what makes, actually, how many grenades? We have quite a bit of grenades. I'm gonna throw a grenade at this one while my Force powers are charging. Bye! Those ion grenades are great against droids. I'm not gonna use... I'm gonna run up and attack this one, because I don't see any other ones here. Oh, there's one back there. Here, right now, we can use shock. Bam. He had to save those, so that means it did less damage. So far, our dex is reasonably high. I'll use one more grenade. Sure. Bye! I say it's very satisfying to kill those things basically one shot. I enjoy it. I'm a fan. Bye. I probably shouldn't keep using these up like that, but it's just so fun. Look at that. Alright. There's a console up here. We did see this in like our vision and on the hololog. Alright. Let's look for the control override switch. You found You found the security officer's override switch. I do wish to activate it. Woo, we can go somewhere. I don't know where that somewhere is. I want to see what's down here. Is there any enemies? Oh. Are you alive? Oh, you're damaged. Oh, we could repair it. Well, we're not really good at any of those. We're gonna disable it. But you could do that. We don't really have any enemies around here, though. Can't scavenge anything from him. You do get nice, a nice space view here. Look at that. Very pretty. Supplies. How many med packs do we have? 7? That's not bad at all. Feeling good about that. Got a planet out there. More med packs. Alright, well, that wasn't really that worth it to go back there, but you must explore. Scavenge all the things. Alright, I want to go to that door that we saw open in the cutscene, so let's look for that. Oh look, this is probably it. Ooh.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Wait a second. You said his thoughts are difficult to read, but I don't have anything to fear from him? That's a contradiction.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniforms while I've been in here?
Care to explain why you're locked up?
Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
This facility is deserted. Tell me what happened.
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting. Then there was some big explosion. I was sitting here for a long time. Then you showed up in your underwear and things got a lot better.
Nah, you're still in a force field shield. Things aren't that good, but... There's a bounty on captured Jedi? Why?
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
Not many Jedi left. What happened to them?
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
Alright, the stories I heard were of Sith, not the Jedi.
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
I've been away since the Mandalorian Wars.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at my overdramatic voice there. It's just fun to try. Probably sounded pretty dumb. We'll see. Alright. Now, this is kind of where you can kind of set the timeline that happened. For us, we are assuming, or we're going to kind of work on the assumption that the things that happened in our playthrough of KotOR is what actually happened. We're continuing that timeline. So, we're gonna go say the rumors I heard said Revan defeated Malak, then went to Korriban to unite the Sith against the Republic.
Well, that was the story. But whatever happened there must not have lasted. Oh, there was some big civil war on Korriban. Knocked that academy to the ground. Looks like Revan's grand crusade finally consumed her.
I'm not surprised. Revan lived for battle. She could not easily turn away from war. Or death.
Yeah, well, when she became a Sith Lord, she sure didn't stop. She killed her way across half the galaxy. Dark Jedi are bad enough. But when a woman falls to the dark side, you better space yourself before they catch you. No offense or anything.
Oh, Revan, what a badass that chick was. Oh my goodness. Remember her? Yeah, good times. Anyway, enough history. Let me ask you something else.
Look, Not like your half-naked interrogation isn't a personal fantasy of mine, but... Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
How the heck did he just suddenly figure that out? And what is wrong with our neck? Looks like we broke something. Alright. Don't you know what happened to them?
From my beautiful view in this security cage? Look, I heard some explosions, some emergency alarms, some toxic gas pouring out of the vents. Maybe none of them survived whatever happened. And if they're all gone... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
Tell me your plan and we can go from there.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down the cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
I'll switch off the cage, but if you try and run, I will cut you down without a second thought.
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
Stay ahead of me and don't make any sudden moves. Lord Fluffy Bunny does not put up with any crap.
Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure pizzazz. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown, and... Hey!
I couldn't help but laugh at the... kind of laugh and grimace at that pure pizzazz. That's a phrase you'll be hearing a lot from this guy here. Alright, what's wrong?
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
That wouldn't be standard procedure in an emergency lockdown.
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped.
There must be some way to end this lockdown from here.
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
Let's see if we can try and reach someone on the comm.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Dark side gain. Wahaha. Let's look at... Oh, we're still so gray. We have plenty of time for that. Now, just because we are going dark side does not mean every single decision I make it will be dark, but most of them will be. Alright. That's X. Well, there are some administration logs. Let's check them out.
Tracked the freighter in. Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying protocol droid, and a lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical, and the others to the morgue. Didn't recognize the ship's ID code, so we transmitted it to the Republic for some answers. Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, the survivor, I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger, and it suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If so, that's gonna mean true.
That protocol droid tattled on us. That bastard.
Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid's story. The T3 droid had seized up, so he left it in storage and standby mode. Don't know what code will access it. It could be it's voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's
Ooh.
trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with her. Quarter's mining crew wanted us to collect the creds for the bounty the Exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will know word from the Republic. But I've sent out a broadcom transmission for records on this Ebon Hawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless. The droid behavior course must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
Interesting. Alright, let's check the comm system. Dormitories? No response. Hangar Bay 25. Ah, series of low-pitched whistles and beeps. Do we speak droid? Beep, 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 beep. Alright. Droids should be able to understand us. Is there anyone there? Answer me. Oh, it's T3. Are you operational? You're trapped on the administration level. Can you unlock the turbo lifts? There must be emergency hatches. Try to find one. I'd rather risk it than be trapped up here. Alright, now this is an interesting thing about this game that you're going to find out occasionally. We will be playing as other characters, and right now we're playing as T3. I gotta say, this is something I'm not crazy about this game. I always like to play as the main character, and I like to stick with the main character and within that story, and kind of going outside of that, to me, sort of takes me out of some of the immersion. But you do get to do some kind of cool things. And for early in the game, the section's not bad, and not crazy long, in my opinion, either. Now, there's, a lot of this is a little bit uninteresting as the T3, so I probably will fast forward some pieces of it, because not a lot happens besides us fighting and getting parts. I find it to be not a bad, but an unimportant part of the game. So, luckily it's not too long, but I may fast forward certain fighting parts just so we can keep things going. Alright. We do learn that the shock arm is awesome, though. And the range on this droid shock arm, I gotta say, it's pretty stellar. I'm gonna use a repair kit, even though that was my last one. Oh, a data pad. Let's get the items. Now, it's nice. It does bring up the data pad for you when you pick up one in this game, which is a really nice quality of life change. There are some pretty nice quality of life changes from between KotOR and into this game. I like that a lot. Found 3 sonic charges inside. Check the work logs. Only droids have been in the area. I tried to contact security, but as soon as I found the explosives, I can't seem to get a signal, though. Remove the remote detonators. I'll keep explosives on me until I can put them in a secure hold hangar. Alright, then. And this looks like a dead end. Totally worth loading in for that little area there. Yep. Anyway. Oh, they're scary. I'm shaking in my tin droid case. It's ion grenade that. Actually, no. Throw an iron grenade. Come on. Cancel. Apparently not. Okay, sure. Shock. Oh. Shock. I don't like being this close to these guys. Okay. Oh. Can we still do the trick where I think actually I'm out of yeah, I'm out of repair kits. That's unfortunate. Yay, we lived! We don't regen as droids, though, and I don't love that. I don't love it. I'm glad we actually looted those little repair things, kits. Ooh, we missed some stuff. Hopefully there's a repair kit in here. Good, there is! We're using it. Doing it. Good. Alright, so now we get to head to the hangar control. Replace the missing parts. Ta-da! Access emergency control commands. So now, see, we've got, we can actually open various things with spikes, but we don't have really spikes, so... Insufficient spikes. Alright. Click on things until something works. We don't need cameras, I don't think. Access docking and takeoff procedures. Let's do that. Alright. Let's transmit the asteroid orbital drift chart to the Ebon Hawk navicomputer. Oh. Let's download them? Okay. Hangar logs. Then what do we do? Ooh. Let's attempt to overload 3CFD's motivator. Bam! Bam! That opened something for us. The security cargo room. That's probably the room we couldn't get in before. Excellent. Or maybe it's something else. We'll see. Alright, so let's check out that door. Did we open the thing over here? Yes, we did. Excellent. Let's check that out. Oh, here's the deadly sonic mine you can put on locks. But it's better to open them this way. A computer spike! We actually need some of those. Let's go use that to open the door, shall we? Here we go. How do I get to this again? How's that? As power, you cannot slice the terminal. You need to replace. Okay, let's open the blast door to the fuel depot. Hooray! Actually, took me a little while to figure out. I forgot you needed spikes. I was thinking that the spikes were an optional thing. So it took me a second to realize it's a little bit roundabout, in my opinion. Okay. You died, droidy. There's something less satisfying with killing him as T3, though, I'd say. It's just my humble opinion. Alright. Neural pacivator. Neural pacifier. Oh, we've got 3 repair kits. We're good there. We are good. I am repairing myself now. Don't want a stupid needless death. That would be bad. Alright, time to go. This is kind of a neat looking area, I think. You get the purple force fields or underground. I don't know, something cool about it. Let's see. There's a bunch of cameras, system logs, emergency system schematics, open emergency hatch on Peragus administration level. Oh, that's what we want. Alright. We could see, let's see what some of these cameras, fuel line sensors. There's something in there. That's where we were. We kicked butt. And, okay, nothing exciting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! T3! Why?
So, how long have you been a Jedi? Must be tough. You know, no family, no husband.
Are you trying to anger me, or are you just an idiot?
Hey, I wasn't trying... Hey, what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through.
Looks like it. Strange he didn't contact us on the comm, though.
If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run to the hangar.
The turbo lifts are locked down manually, so I had him open the emergency hatch.
Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you? That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there.
You calling me an idiot? How dare you? How dare you? If it's dangerous in those tunnels, then you're the one going, not me.
Me? You're the Jedi. If one of us has to go, then it's you. Guardians of peace and justice throughout the galaxy, last I heard.
The Jedi Code doesn't apply to fallen Jedi, so don't make me any angrier, or there will be only one of us standing here.
There's no way I'm going down there. You might as well lock me up again if you freed me just to throw me into a nest of Gundarks.
Forget it then, you coward. I'll find a way out of this mess, then leave you on this rock to die.
I'll take coward over stupid any day. I'll keep the comlink on just in case you need some help. Not that I'll come running, mind you.
Comlink! Because he's gonna be so helpful, I can feel it. Alright, let's find the door down to the mining area, shall we? Now here's something I am curious in the comments what you guys think if you guys have played this game and KotOR. And this is something you can make an assessment of as well while you're watching. This is kind of the beginning area, you know, there was the ship we were on, and then we were on Terrace. This is kind of the Terrace of this game. It's the little long early game quest. I'm curious to hear what you guys think is better, what beginning area, because a lot of people have complained that Terrace is a bit tedious, which I mean I would agree with, especially once you get further into the game and realize, like, I can be a Jedi and do all these great Jedi things, why couldn't I do this sooner? But for me, Terrace was really interesting the first time through, and actually, later on, I still kind of liked it. I'm just trying different things to show you guys what can and can't happen. Anyway, this area is a little bit tedious, and I think a little less interesting than Terrace, but I feel like it goes by a bit faster. And you get to be a Jedi earlier, which is kind of cool. Oh, I just ran back the way I came from. Yep, that just happened. Although, let us look at our handy map, shall we? Emergency hatch. I think that it's either this one over here or that emergency hatch. It might be. Let's check. Oh yeah, here it is. This is the one we opened. Just like in that blind woman's vision. Yeah, vision my butt. We did it. Vision my butt. Oh no. Actually, this seems like a really good spot to leave off, so in the next video we will progress further, so I'll see you guys then.